Well, good morning, YouTube. I am getting set up here to drive on out to work. I'm here in the garage. So this morning, as far as skincare, you'll notice that I'm doing a sal acid face wash in the morning now, the Neutrogena acne wash. I love that stuff. But you don't have to have acne to use that, but it can be irritating. But as I mentioned the other day, it's pretty well tolerated. So I'm doing that in the morning because I do the Differin at night, and I don't want to mix salicylic acid with the Differin. Anyways, I'm going to buzz on out. It's the noon hour, a great clinic day, and I'm over here at H-E-B just to kind of change up the scenery. It's a gorgeous day out, but I just struck iBotta gold. I went in there to look for the beet chips because I'm fiending for them, and they didn't have them, of course. Apparently there is a deficit of Rhythm Superfoods beet chips in Texas. I can't find them anywhere. They're selling out all over the place like hotcakes. But I struck iBotta gold. I love kale chips, but I never buy them because they are so overpriced and so easy to make yourself. I mean, very easy to make yourself. The iBotta app had Rhythm Superfoods kale chips. You get a rebate on them, okay? Yeah, you get $1 cash back, and H-E-B had a $1 off coupon. So these kale chips are normally $4.87, which is very expensive for, you know, essentially $1 worth of work that goes into making them. I'm loving iBotta. I'm already, and you guys are sailing along. Our team is doing well. I think we're in like March Madness or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a basketball aficionado, but I think we've got the March Madness of iBotta, so stoked for that. But anyways, I'm going to sit here and have my lunch. So I got yet another iBotta deal, is the Green Devotion that I really enjoy. So I have that. So I've got a bed of spinach, red bell peppers, sliced mushrooms, nutritional yeast, hemp seeds, some almonds, and then this is just red beans that I cooked on the stove top with absolutely zero seasoning, and then to flavor them I just topped them with some of the that Kalamata olive dressing that I got on Vitacost that I'm loving, the Hillary's. Totally love that stuff, and a few raisins sprinkled in there. So that's my lunch. Not a bad way to lunch, you guys. Not a bad way to lunch. Well, guys, clinic day is done. Great clinic. Friendly reminder though, every day, most things people think they actually have something entirely different. So evaluation and management is so helpful, you know. So if you think you have a skin rash, it's best to see a healthcare provider. See your healthcare provider before you see Dr. Google and his rogue ways. But anyways, I'm gonna buzz home. Hey guys, I just got home and I'm gonna go out for a run because check out how gorge it is out. Still sunny and gorge out. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. But right quick skincare update. I featured this in my skincare haul. I'm gonna give it a whirl. It's the Elta MD Broad Spectrum SPF 50 UV Sport. I'm gonna put this on and let you guys know how it goes. It's a combination sunscreen. You gotta wait about 15 to 20 minutes for the film to form. This is oil-free and it's water-resistant up to 80 minutes, so that's excellent. This is helpful to know. I did talk to the rep when I was at the meeting about the Amazonian in this, because I think when my channel first started, I was warning everybody, don't get it on Amazon, get it from an authorized distributor like dermstore.com or your, you know, local dermatologist who maybe distributed it. But the gal at the booth said that they have now like gone through Amazon and everything on there is supposedly kosher. So you know, rest assured, according to this gal, Amazonian is a reputable source for getting your Elta. Yeah. All right. So yeah, let's do a little unsqueezing here. Comes out like sunscreen. All right. So let's do a little upper body swatch here. You guys can see. You know, this is like when the makeup gurus do their swatching. I'm doing a MEDing, minimal erythema dose. It feels really good. It's actually quite moisturizing, and this is good for the face too. So while we're here, and you guys are talking about, you know, washing, taking a shower after the gym and everything. I take a shower, you know, after the gym because I have eczema, and sweat for whatever reason on eczema prone skin will trigger itching, and that's definitely the case for me. So I just rinse my body off immediately. This, I think, would be fantastic. I'm putting this directly over, you know, my tinted sunscreen. I obviously don't have foundation on because that's just not my life. But if you did, I think this would not disturb your makeup, honestly. And that's what I've been told by my colleagues. I think you'd be good to go. I mean, you can see how quickly that absorbed in. I'll try out the lip product at some juncture for you guys. You know, one of the things that I found is that a lot of times companies will take the same product and put it into different tubes and label it with different body parts. But have you noticed there's not a nose cream? Like, why can't we get a nose cream? Update, I just put it all over my body, now I'm gonna incubate here. But the Amazonian did in fact deliver. So while we're on the topic of running and what have you and being outdoors, this is the running shoe that I love. I love Asics. And so I get these. I actually like buying trail running shoes, and I get them on Amazon, and you know, I go through a pair, I don't know, maybe every like 2 to 3 months I try and swap them out. Do you guys recycle your shoes, and if so, how do you do it? Like, do you just take them to Goodwill, or like, I know there are all sorts of programs. Apparently there's a thing, and I need to find it online. If you guys are aware of it and can direct me, please do, where you can mail in your shoes and they'll, like, I don't know, build like a house for somebody who doesn't have a house out of the shoe. I'd love to do something like that. That's fantastic. I'd even pay the shipping and handling, you know, to know that this wasn't just going to a landfill somewhere. But yeah, so I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna fix my hair and head on out. Had a great run outside. It's such beautiful weather out there. Oh my goodness, gravy gracious. And so update as far as the Elta MD broad spectrum SPF 50 UV Sport. Totally love this stuff for me. It went, like you guys saw, I found that it went on nicely. As I pointed out, though, it is a combination sunscreen of both a physical sunscreen and a chemical sunscreen. So very important to wait you know, approximately 15 to 20 minutes before heading outdoors. You know, any sunscreen that's got a chemical component to it has the potential to be irritating and or something that you may be allergic to. I hear this a lot. I'm allergic to all sunscreens. So tip number 1 is to look for sunscreens that exclusively contain zinc and or titanium dioxide, okay? As these tend to be the sunscreen ingredients that do not really cause problems with, you know, rashes and irritation, okay? So that's tip number 1. The other possibility is that there is something in the formula, the vehicle, not the sunscreen active ingredient, but the vehicle that is irritating or bothersome to you. So my next tip is to just get it and do a little test spot somewhere and see how you do. And if you have a problem with it, yeah, do a little test spot and give it about 48 hours, okay? Because some rashes don't show up until 48 hours after you've put them on. Or, you know, have you guys ever seen The Other Sister, you know, when the poor thing goes to the beauty counter, and they only do one half of her face as a makeup? That's so cruel. But, you know, pick a day, like where you're indoors or something, I don't know, and do half your face with it. And if it causes a problem, well, then take it back, you know, keep your receipt, take it back. So as far as the skincare update, you know, tonight I did exactly the same thing with my facial skin as I did last night in my skincare update. So if you missed that vlog, definitely check her out. But one thing I wanted to point out here, as far as, you know, coming into skincare for athletes and people who are just kind of chronically on their feet, I mention this bad boy all the time in here, but I'm just going to give him another shout out. It's my friend Carousel Foot Ointment. I like to use this on my feet to cut down on callus. This contains urea and salicylic acid, both of which help dissolve built up callus. This should never be applied to your face or face or any open wounds. Don't put it on your neck because the salicylic acid and urea in this is quite high. The skin on the bottoms of your feet can take a little bit more aggressive ingredients, if you will, for the most part. So, bearing that in mind, another update. 2 nights ago, I did this fun little CVS Korean skincare mask, and for the most part, I actually love these CVS line of masks. Masks, you know, are kind of more of a relaxing thing that I enjoy doing. This mask, however, this is a charcoal and black sugar mask. I don't think this is a good mask or product for somebody with acne, rosacea. I really don't think this is good to be putting on the face for this reason. It is a scrub, and anytime you have these harsh scrubs, it tends to worsen dryness, skin inflammation, increase oil production. It also has a lot of these like fruit extracts, like papaya. I mean, this is actually not very good for your face. I don't really think this is good for the face at all. They always have enough in here to kind of get you hooked to buy the next thing. Have you ever noticed this? This is like I don't know, an application and a third. So you're like, oh, I want to do it again. Do I throw this out? And then you just go buy it, right? This is a trick. I love CVS, and these are really cheap. So, but if you have purchased this, the way that I used it tonight is just a little scrub on my feet after running, and my feet feel nice and soft, and I just came in with a moisturizer afterwards. So it was great in that regard, as just a little sugar spa scrub thing. Totally a good way to use this product from CVS. But I did another mask from them a while back ago, and I actually really enjoyed that one. It was really nice. Masks are fun, and but this one, in my opinion, it should not be done on the face. And I know everybody will be enthusiastic about the charcoal component, but putting all this together, it's like, I don't really think the charcoal powder in here has much room to wiggle, honestly, for, you know, whatever oil seeping, whatever kind of mopping up it can do. But really enthusiastic for the Korean skincare stuff, and but I hope you guys can come up with some, if you have some recs for me to try as far as the double cleanse method. I'm stoked to pursue that. It makes a lot of sense to me. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good night. It's Monday night for me, so I'm gonna get to work, finishing up some stuff from the day. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.